You've heard us talk about them. They're in, and they're on the website.
Absolutely. Our brand new America's Diesel podcast, branded bills, badass, flex fit, performance material, sweat stain resistant. It literally feels like it cools your head.
I don't know how that's
amazing.
possible, but somehow it is. Yeah, you can rock it. You know, I'm more of a flat bill kind of guy. You can do that. You can curve it. For all you taco holder guys, you can even throw that in there.
Yeah.
And then snap back with a little bit of the flex fit.
Yeah.
Big head approved, small head approved.
And it's extremely comfortable. I almost guarantee, I say almost guarantee. No, I guarantee this is the most comfortable hat you will ever wear. And the logo, rubber, awesome.
Yeah.
Came out great.
Super detailed rubber on there, so it's never going to fade on you. If you want to get one of these in your hands, they are $50, shipped to the lower 48, plus tax, if applicable in your state. Just go on the dieselpowerproducts.com, search hat, look for the fantastic Jam and Eagle logo, pick yourself up some before they're out of stock.
Yeah.
You're listening to America's Diesel Podcast.
Oh, yeah, no. I was waiting on you.
And that's the start to this episode, because that's how this one's going to go.
Oh, perfect. My favorite ones. My favorite kind of episode.
Let's get this intro out of the way real quick so we can get to the meat and taters on this one.
Okay. This week's podcast episode is brought to you by Fuel Bomb Diesel Additive, an additive designed for diesel enthusiasts, made by diesel enthusiasts. Ben, take it away.
Hell yeah, dude. So this is our in-house Fuel Bomb fuel additive for your diesel truck. Our biggest thing here is making sure that you can pretty much always have diesel additive on you all the time. You've got a lot of other additives out on the market that they have, anti-gel in there all the time. They have cetane in there all the time. They end up being big and bulky bottles. Our standard everyday diesel fuel additive is 1 ounce per 32 gallons, and that's its main job is to make sure that your fuel system stays lubricated and prevents the formation of algae. And it should also help you in colder climates too.
Should definitely help you in colder climates. Along with cleaning your fuel system and maintaining it, it'll also help you bump that cetane number up for a more efficient burn of your diesel fuel. And if cetane is just what you're after, there's the Fuel Bomb Hellfire, which is our straight 8+ cetane enhancer.
Yeah, and you guys asked, and we brought them back. We did go away from the bottles that didn't have the measuring little parts in there. We brought them back for you, so now you can measure out your 1 ounce per 32 gallons for the F-Bomb or 4 ounces per 32 gallons for the Hellfire.
Both these additives are available on our website, dieselpowerproducts.com. Now let's get back to that episode.
This is America's Diesel Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Ben Tyler from Spokane, Washington. You can find all of our podcasts on all podcast mediums, avenues, by searching America's Diesel Podcast platforms. Yep. Find us on the social medias, America's Diesel Podcast. We also have a spicy Facebook group. Not for the faint of heart. Yeah. I'm telling you guys right now, you got to answer the questions. Many right answers, many wrong answers. I approve. I am the only person that will approve or deny people getting into that group. Keep the bots out. But be warned, if you make it in this group and you don't like what you see, politely leave.
Yeah.
Just because these guys ain't changing.
And walk away.
Walk away. Break the wrist. Walk away. Yeah. Break the wrist. Walk away. Because it's getting spicy in there. I love it. I'm here for it, man. But Tyler, reviews.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep those reviews coming in. Leave a 5-star review on any of the platforms that you listen to this podcast on. Screenshot that review. Send it to podcast@dieselpowerproducts.com. Make sure to include a picture of your truck and an address so we can send you a decal. It looks just like the logo on our hats.
If you need parts for your diesel pickup, make sure to check out dieselpowerproducts.com. You see that quick ship logo on the product page. That means it's verified in stock, ready to rock. If you have a question about anything, make sure and give our sales technicians a call. They're on the phones 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. They give you the best tech support in the industry. You can also email, use a chat feature, whatever works best for you. Or if you're part of the Facebook group, you basically have a direct connection to me. Reach out, let me know what you need, and I'll see what I can help you out with. And make sure that if you are placing orders on the website, there is a shipping notes section. Type podcast in there. Allows me to tally things up at the end of the month. Let the guys know that run the show here that we're not down here just farting around, drinking beer, talking shit. But people are spending money. Yeah. Money makes the world go round.
Sure does.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Now let's get into this here. So part of the reason that we're starting this episode off the way that it is there's been some hubbub in the old Facebook group. And I didn't bring my laptop today, but it's okay because I've been looking at it all day. And there So you guys know, if you're not part of the Facebook group, Tyler does not have Facebook.
Yeah. I have an Instagram that I just look at things on. But I'm not a poster. I'm not a commenter. I just look at things.
And apparently that rubs a lot of you listeners the wrong way.
Y'all need to calm down, all right?
Especially those of you that maybe created a Facebook page just to join our group, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
Chase Wilcox, Trevor, talking about you. And maybe possibly some others, but there has been.
Well, there's been two things that have happened. I don't know if it happened today, yesterday, whatever.
Within the last 2 days.
Okay, Ben, take it away.
There has been an official petition started on change.org.
Okay, first things first, change.org is like used for like actually like shit that means things to people.
This means something, Tyler.
Okay. No, like
It's
actual
a
change.
.org.
Like I've been noticing my waste disposal plant here in my neighborhood has been dumping paint in the river, and we want to stop that, clean the rivers. Change.org, sign the petition. No, it is a freaking petition for me to have a Facebook page. Okay. Okay. Listen.
Okay.
I will create a Facebook page under one condition. That we're the #1 diesel podcast in America.
That's not what you told me earlier, but I think I like this one better.
That is the only way I will do it. And that's what has to happen.
So you said the #1 what?
The #1 diesel podcast in America.
Because if I know our listeners,
Yeah. Well, they should already be doing this.
they
Should already be sharing it out.
It's whose rating is #1? Because they're like, you're my #1. Get a Facebook.
No, like actual, like on paper. I don't know, whatever chart.
They're gonna poke
Whatever
a
the
hole
chart
in us.
is. No, we have to be the #1. We have to be the #1 podcast.
on
Diesel podcast
on like
in
Chartable?
America. Sure, Chartable. We'll use
Okay.
that.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't know what the official, like, I don't know how, like, Shapiro or Rogan, like, what they use, but, like, just the #1. Whatever is the most accurate as far as ranking goes.
Okay.
So what do we use
Challenge.
currently?
We don't use anything. I just look at you can go on Chartable, but you have to have an account with them to
We have
like
an
go
account.
further. We have an account with them.
Yeah.
Why don't we have what? I've been looking at that forever. How come we haven't logged into it and actually seen? Can you see anything?
I made it like 3 weeks ago.
Gotcha.
I think Ben
Thanks
knew
for
this
letting
was
me know.
coming.
I did not. Honestly, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Previously, he told me, "Yeah, I'll get a when we find Bigfoot."
Oh
Let's
yeah,
not get
yeah.
face-
I did.
let's
I
not get Facebook.
did say that. I did say that.
So I think that's actually a
Bring
lot
me a
more,
body or a dick, Bigfoot.
preferably both, still attached.
Yeah. No, if we're the #1 podcast in America, diesel podcast, we'll do it.
Ty will get a face, and it's not going to be one of those like joint Facebooks. It's going to be your Facebook.
It'll be a Facebook.
Oh Jesus!
That leads us into the next Tyler Facebook fiasco.
Somebody has just gone out of their way and just made one.
I
for
think
me.
I want to say it was Zane both times. I can't remember for sure, but they made a group, and it's called. Let me get that pulled up here. Man, I should have brought the.
To be fair, I had no idea about the group. I knew about the petition.
I didn't realize the group thing till like not very.
Yeah.
When I called you in my office, that's exactly when I found it.
Really?
Yeah,
My question for you, Ben: did you sign the petition?
not yet. Let's see here. There's the petition. Let's check in on that real quick.
10.
It's 10. Yeah, it's
Gonna be a lot more than that, boys.
10 out of 100 have signed. The description. Oh, Tony Warner started this one. Thanks, Tony. Says, I feel that the Facebook group is lacking something, and that something is Tyler. I feel that we could all learn something or learn some new recipes from the new cooking book he just got.
Oh no!
For those of you that don't know,
More chicken Alfredo.
yeah, Tyler was sent a cookbook called Cooking with semen.
100 delicious recipes. It's a blank book, by the way.
It's
just so
blank,
you guys
yeah.
know.
It's got lines, though. You can use
Yeah,
a journal.
yeah.
Dream journal, whatever. I just think we all need a little more Tyler in our life. It says, follow the Amish redneck on TikTok. There's your plug. But scrolling down more to the group here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So there's a picture also. And just so you know, Kyle, I showed Tyler the picture of the Chevy with all the buttons rubbed off. And it did make him upset. But yeah, so there's a group called We Wanted to Tag Tyler, but he's a glizzy guzzler, so this will have to do. And I clicked on it. And I was like, whoa, it's an actual public group. It's got a picture of Tyler with some stuff written on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of it says, Facebook is for queers. One says, I wonder if Sasquatch beats his meat in the African cobalt mines.
oh,
My Cummins. And then this one I don't get, but it says, wish I was ripped like Ben. I'm not ripped.
Yeah.
Me and Tyler actually
We're
have,
both slightly chubby.
we have the same body.
Yeah.
Like
I sit down lower.
Yeah.
And you know, I obviously don't wear, you know, flannels every day.
we have the same doctor.
Yeah. We have the same syndrome.
Whatever. And the about for this says, since Tyler has boomer tendencies and won't get with the times for the Cult of America's Diesel podcast, just use this tag to tag him so that Benjamin can show him what he missed out on while choking down Sasquatch's little Peter.
That's factually unverifiable, for one.
You guys. Also, join group. Now the group has 3 members.
Yeah.
send me the link.
All
It'll be 4.
all
We've
right.
got subgroups going on here. How do I share this group? Let's see. Invite. Search for people. Corey.
Anyways.
And invite sent.
Okay. Is everybody good now?
Maybe.
We got maybe.
Much better now that I joined the We Wanted to Tag Tyler, but he's a glizzy guzzler.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
this will
we'll
have to do Facebook.
Listen,
or-
I saw you guys eat just as many glizzies as I did that day. All right. Okay.
oh, that's a great photo too.
Yeah, but I don't think either of us talk about it with such fondness as you. I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
So on a better note, Tyler got new tires. Let's talk about
This is
tires.
the part of the show where the suicide prevention line comes up. If any of you need it,
Gambling addictions?
Yeah.
Feeling
if any of you
depressed?
are feeling depressed or feel like you're just not wanted in society, just call this number. It's worth a call.
Jesus Christ, now I'm gonna have to find that number.
Yeah.
Put the Rick Roll number in there or something
There
like
you
that.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, new tires on the truck. Pretty jacked on that. I will say, anybody out there that's got a Ram 2500 stock height that wants it to ride better, put 35s on it. It'll clear for days.
Well, yeah, it's the 5th gens specifically.
Yeah,
5th gens.
But my God, like there's plenty of room. I swear I could have probably put 37s on that thing and minimal trimming, even with stock height. But
Yeah.
there's gearing issue there.
He looks straight. It looks like a farmer's truck, man.
It looks like a
got
contractor's
those,
truck.
Yeah, those stock like
plus.
steely wheels.
Yeah, stock steel
Stock
wheels.
Plus got some nice tires on it. Factory
some-
rake.
Yeah, I did some 35, 12, 50, 18 Nitto Recon grapplers. They're a 12 ply, F rated.
Frick yeah.
Yeah. I tow with the thing all the time, so I wanted something that was going to hold up, and these should.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm happy with them. I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm extremely happy with the way it rides, for having stock suspension and just that extra little cushion in between the the road and the truck is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I could only imagine if like there was some like Carly coils on it too, and like some good shocks. Then we're really making some strides in the ride department. But it rides great. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way it looks. I don't have any. Ben keeps on trying to tell me to put a leveling kit on it or do something, and to be honest with you, I'm quite happy with the way it sits.
The factory rake on there is so harsh.
It's not bad.
I just
mean,
like
I'm still team reverse level.
I can still do the reverse level and bring it back down, but I honestly kind of like it. It just, I don't know. I kind of like it.
It's just too much. Like either the back needs to go down slightly or the front needs to come. And I'm talking like an inch, man. Like one glizzy thickness.
It shouldn't bug you that much.
Oh, the thickness of glizzies bugs me.
Okay.
Man.
No, since we just did a Rate My Ride episode yesterday, and the first truck had the wheels that I was originally going to purchase, but then I talked myself out of, and now I want them again. So I'll probably end up doing those. And I'm glad I got to see it on a truck.
Yeah. Especially on a long bed.
Yeah, and I think that'll be the next. I think honestly, the next things I'm going to do, which is probably going to be the next couple weeks. I think I'm gonna do an S&B cold air intake, and I'm gonna do the transmission, the thermal bypass. I was talking to Josh about that thermal bypass, and there's so like Mishimoto makes one that actually retains like a thermostat still.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't make them for the newer trucks, and I got to thinking, wintertime, having that fluid just be directed right to the cooler, it's obviously going to take a little bit longer for that because with transmission fluid, you kind of want it heated up a little bit.
Yeah.
But you don't want it overheating. And that's where that thermal bypass comes into play. But for the times I am towing, I would rather have it just go right to the cooler.
Yeah.
Because I'm obviously adding more stress. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, what? So the issue with those thermal bypass valves is that they get plugged up, right? Of like contaminants. What if someone made one that had a thermostat that had like bolts around it and you could take the two halves apart, clean it out and put it back together?
Yeah, just make it serviceable.
Yeah. Like, why don't they do that?
I feel like you would lose a lot of fluid if you did that though.
Not really. I've watched plenty of install videos on those. You don't lose a lot when you take it apart.
I feel like it would all drain back from the cooler though, or is it just not that steep enough?
I mean, you could easily plug it,
Yeah.
as you're cleaning it or whatever. But I'm probably going to end up doing the ATS, thermal bypass. Just we have them here on the shelf. I got to do an oil change in the truck. I already did my fuel filters, but yeah, I want to do an S&B cold air intake. I'll do a clean oil filter.
You gonna do a intake manifold?
I am, but that's going to be the next.
Like before towing season?
Probably not. I don't know. It'll probably be. I'll definitely have a couple of trips under my belt before I get that.
Okay, well, so
I don't know.
at least this
I'll
summer
reach out to
sometime.
Banks and we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. I might do that first. I don't know. I really want to do one though, especially the Banks and getting rid of that factory grid heater, just to free up some more airflow. I got that Edge EasyX on there, which they're sending me an update for it. They want me to test out, which I'm kind of jacked on. Thanks, Mark. I'm totally happy with the power. I don't need any more power. Although an intake manifold will probably give me a couple extra ponies, which
I'm just thinking more
about.
so, and it's not a power hunt. It's more just like
An
getting
efficiency.
more usable pairs.
Absolutely.
Increasing airflow.
100%. And I do want to get rid of that factory grid heater. I mean, I know most of you guys have probably seen how restrictive those things are. They're terrible. Banks has hands down the best intake manifold out for a 6.7 that retains EGR, hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to do one of the. I want to do an intake. I want to do that thermal bypass. And I want to do that intake manifold, and then we'll kind of we'll go from there. I may wait to do wheels until like next winter. I don't know. I don't need to have them. I mean, it's just a look thing at that point. Which
Although, if you don't mind disclosing, where'd you get a little bit of extra cash for those tires, Tyler?
Listen, I like going to the casino. I like okay.
This was my first guess.
Yeah, I like gambling, and sometimes you get lucky.
Tyler had a good night,
and I had a freaking amazing night at the casino. I don't play too much table games. I'll play the slot machines, and I'll play video poker too. I like video poker, like jacks or better or something like that. Yeah, I had a freaking. I'll go through my text string that I had with my wife because my wife was in Colorado, and I was like, I need to go because they were doing like a giveaway thing, and I was like, hey, you never know, like just call your name and you'll win like $5,000 or something. Like I'm like, hey, I'm home alone, I got nothing going on. I'm like, I'll go there.
You go to the one by the camping spot?
No, I go to mostly the Tribe in Airway. $2 beers, freaking awesome, and it's like super clean. It's a smoking casino, but you can't even like tell because their ventilation system is freaking awesome. But this was the conversation. I'm texting my wife, and she's not answering me. Oh my gosh, where is it? I took a picture. Anyways, okay. so I text her at 6:54. I said it was crazy busy there. I said it's so busy here. People are just sitting on machines, not even playing. Like it was just crazy busy. She's like, "Are you winning?" So I'm up $10 right now. She gives me two crying, laughing faces. Okay, that was at 7:02. Same 7:02. Now I'm up 160. 7:02 again. Middle. I was at middle of a bonus. 7:12. So 10 minutes have passed. Up 250. She says, "Fuck yes." Had to grab food and drinks. And then at 7:53, hand pay. I won $1,800 at 7:55. At 7:53. 7:55. I sent her a picture. $1.76 bet. Ha ha ha. 8:08. Okay, this is 13 minutes later. Just hit another 1,000. 8:12. I'm up 2,200 right now. 8:22. I'm on fire right now. And then I proceeded to gamble probably another $1,000 and went home with money in my pocket. So yeah, it's fun. I had a good time. I like the casino. I always have a good time. You always have to. Here's the thing: if you're gonna go to the casino, there's people I was talking. You have to have. It's called your entertainment budget.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to go in there knowing you're going to lose everything you're bringing, because then if you win anything, it's like, hey, cool, I won something.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. If you go in there, like, oh man, this is like. Never go there to pay bills. Never go there to try to win because you need to pay something. Like it's just a matter of going there, having a good time, expecting to lose, and if you win, good on you. Because casinos, especially machines, they're designed to take your money.
Yeah,
that's literally their design. You will never come out ahead.
Yeah,
we'll just say that.
Well, the next morning I come in and Tyler walks into my office like just strutting.
I just got like $100 bills, just like, ha ha.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh dang, dude, you ordered wheels and tires today? He's like, this ain't even from a truck fund. I'm like, what did you do last night? Because I was kind of wondering.
Yeah,
because
we were supposed to do a podcast. I was like, I gotta leave at 4.
Yeah, and we ended up having to do makeup because we ended up filming yesterday. We ended up having to reschedule twice, but yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I know Cass is like in Colorado, and Tyler's like, I gotta be out of here at 4:00.
Yeah,
on the dot. I'm like, where the hell?
I had to get there in time. I had to go home. I let the dog out, take the dog for a walk, and then drive. It's like 45 minutes across town.
Mm-hmm.
I was running out of time.
Yeah, very nice.
But yeah, it all worked out. So I don't condone people going to the casino to try to get money for truck parts. Like I said, entertainment budget, and go have fun.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes you get lucky.
Sometimes. So I have to make a statement real quick.
Yeah. The gambling hotline comes up now.
Yeah.
There's another fucking number I gotta find.
Oh, I'll find it for you.
It's Tyler's phone number.
Yeah. I actually called it last week. No.
So in the episode that we put out about me doing the 05-07 swap on the front of my truck, I posted in the Facebook group, but just so you guys know, the headlights are adjustable. I'm just an idiot.
Oh.
I watched the video again, but then I watched that same video looking at my lights. Oh yeah, it's right there. You can't adjust them left and right, but you can adjust them up and down.
Yeah.
So I'm a dumbass. But I did get them readjusted, so I would say I'm back up to the 95% happy with it,
Okay.
as opposed to 90, because I'm still 5% kind of bummed that the grill angle doesn't match entirely. But like
Yeah.
you said before, like I see that, no one else
No
does.
one else does.
Yeah, so I'm still happy with it. I'm still probably going to be doing some brighter headlights in there. I'm currently running just like the super bright white Sylvanias.
Mhm.
But I'll probably be doing something else in there. My balls are supposed to come any day now, so I'll be able to throw those on. But one of the other things I put on the excursion last week is I finally got my subwoofer in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you listen to Lorna Shore yet?
not yet because I haven't got it finally tuned. I know. So, music tangent here, but for those of you that obviously know me and Corey's music taste, he sent me one of the songs from Lorna Shore. I never heard of it before. And
To the Hellfire.
Hellfire. And first thing I did is I got the excursion, started playing it, and I was like, I do not have a good enough stereo to appreciate this. And it's not that the stereo in the excursion was bad. It's just like I need to my hearing's probably not as good as it should be anymore. Let's just be real. But also, like, when you listen to music like that, I need to be on the verge of bleeding out of my ears. Like, it needs to be fucking loud.
Yeah.
Like I cannot listen to Metallica at 10% volume.
Right.
I either need to have it and not be able to hear anything else, or I'm just not going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Just that's how it is.
Yeah.
But I finally got it's such a little baby bitch ass subwoofer, but it gets the job done. It's like one of those,
Was it a little 8?
it's a JVC 8 that comes with its own amp. Like, you don't even have to. It's all one piece.
Yeah.
And
It's like a boost tube, like a bazooka tube.
exactly,
kind of a
yeah.
thing,
Like it fits pretty much anywhere. It's super shallow. So I got that all wired up because one of the previous owners had actually wired up very well for subs in the excursion.
Mm.
So it was very, very simple install. But it's mostly just the fact that, with my kids and my schedule and the fact that I decided to install it like one of the colder weekends. It was in the single digits. Not a good move. So it was kind of one of those, I had 15 minutes every other day to be able to try and get it done. So it took me a week.
Yeah.
But I got it done, and I definitely enjoy it. It definitely helps things out. I found some new rattles. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, well, that's cool. It's nice to have it's nice to have a good stereo in your daily. I mean,
is.
Even the stereo in my truck, I was actually pleasantly surprised with how
Mhm.
well rounded it is, even with not even a upgrade. Which, by the way, upgrades. I found a site.
Oh yeah. Shameless
I-
plug. We are no way.
I don't even
we're
remember
not
what the
even-
site. I think it was on Diesel Army's page. I don't know if you want to look it up, but basically it was a site that was selling factory radio upgrades. So for a guy like me who's got the small 5-inch screen, I could upgrade to the 8 4-inch or even that big ass freaking 12-inch one.
Yeah, it's
They
a
sell the whole dash
12.6
panel.
or a almost, yeah.
They sell everything that you need. They sell stereo upgrades. They sell remote start upgrades, fog light upgrades,
Mhm.
headlight upgrades, tail light upgrades, all for the newer trucks. So you can get those on
The
again,
factory upgrade.
factory lights. Gosh, I can't remember where I saw it. Maybe it was under tech. I literally fell go to electronics under tech.
I bet
There
you it's-
it
yeah.
is.
Bam. Just click on that. Yep.
But this site has it for Ford, GM, Ram.
Infotainment upgrades.
Yep.
What's the website?
I think it's something like infotainment. There's a link.
Infotainment.com?
Yep.
Yeah, infotainment.com.
Really awesome site that I came across. It is expensive, but there are a couple upgrades on there that I'm considering doing, especially the remote start one.
Well, but think of it there too, though. Yes, it is expensive. It's, but also look at your dash and look at, if you were to get an aftermarket stereo in there.
Yeah.
It's not ever going to look exactly the same. And honestly, the factory does a good job making it look right.
Yeah.
And if you're going to put something in there, I these are new trucks. They're not, it's not like you're trying to just put a single din or a double din in a 90s GM
Right.
or something like that, right? You want it to look nice
Yeah.
and function right. With all the
Exactly.
electronics on these trucks nowadays, you don't want to fuck it up.
A lot of them have most of your controls for your like the 12-inch screen, for
Yeah, your
instance,
HVAC.
your HVAC is all controlled through your screen. So
Mhm.
you obviously you have to have that stuff work correctly. But yeah, just go under factory upgrades, and then do RAM.
Yeah, infotainment.com.
Yeah, this site's awesome. I don't know,
Totally non-affiliated. They yeah.
just ran across these guys, but really damn cool if you have. So like, dude, 19 plus.
Yeah, all the way back to early 3rd gen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they have options for like Apple CarPlay stuff. So yeah, so you get 12-inch touchscreen, including Apple CarPlay and Android upgrade. Nav, you can do the 8.4-inch screen. Keep going down. I think there's more. Why is it just showing just the screen, just the radio stuff? Because they had other. I hate those little sidebars that hide. Go back up to the top. Is there like a search? Yeah, search by vehicle. Do like my truck. So 21. Ram. 2500. But like for a guy like me that like, I mean, I really like the new style headlights, like the projector style headlights. They have a kit for that. So yeah, like I said, 12-inch screen. They have 2019 through 22 Ram 2500 heavy duty power folding mirrors with LED blind spot monitoring upgrade. I mean, it's $3,000, but obviously that's a lot of tech that you're adding to a truck that did not have that.
Yeah, you're
Power
adding
folding
blind spot upgrade.
and
Like,
blind spot stuff. You've got factory LED headlight upgrade kit, $1,799. 8.4-inch display, including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android upgrades, $1,700.
that's cool. The wireless Apple CarPlay. That's
I
rad.
would consider doing that one. That's pretty cool.
My curiosity with like these newer ones is if like your steering wheel buttons and everything would still
Oh,
work.
100%. These are factory options.
Yeah, because I was looking into something like this for my truck.
Oh, I guarantee they have it. Keep going
Yeah.
down. We'll plug your truck in next. But keep going down. There's some really cool ones. So yeah, you could do just the power folding tow mirrors, $1,500. Heavy duty, the OEM digital rear view mirror upgrade. So instead of it being a reflection, it uses a camera.
Mhm.
Keep going down. Taillight upgrade.
That's cool.
$1,300. So you get the taillights, which those taillights are not cheap, and the harnesses that you need. Cat skin leather seat upgrade, $1,000. The third brake light camera kit, $800. That's awesome for guys that have fifth wheel or
Ooh,
gooseneck.
there's the fog light.
Yep. Park assist, rear park assist, $700. $700 for an OEM fog light LED upgrade. Halogen upgrade is $649. Little pro tip on that: if you want fog lights in your bumper, if your 5th gen did not come with fog lights, you can buy the bezels for like $15 and then get go to CJC Off Road. They make the best Baja bracket kit for fog lights in a bumper. It's super clean. What else we got? There's a remote start on the right.
If you want to add a CD player.
If you want to add a factory CD player, they have an option for that. There's the wireless charger for your phone, like those that you can $479 for a wireless charger. It's the whole bottom part of your dash. And then this one I was really interested in is just the heavy duty truck factory OEM remote start upgrade.
That's
$399. You get 2 new fobs. You get the little programmer and whatever else that little clip thing is.
I wonder does that OBD2 part stay plugged in?
No, that's I think just the
That's just a
programming
program.
part of it.
But let's think about this here. How much do you think one of those fobs costs if you were to walk into a dealership?
Oh,
I'd
probably
say-
a couple $100. Probably
And you're getting a
$200.
remote start and 2 fobs for $400.
Yeah.
I can tell you my remote start with only one fob was $800.
Okay, so let's pull up your truck. Let's pull up your truck on that. But infotainment.com, if you want to have a non-aftermarket factory upgrade in your more modern. I would consider, probably more modern trucks.
Yeah, I looked
this
up.
would
They
fit
don't.
in.
They don't have my generation of Ford stuff on
Yeah,
there. They basically got like 6.7s. And that's it.
but
But they do have other Ford stuff on there too, like
Yeah.
like for Escape, Edges, stuff like that. I would say anything probably 08 and newer on the Ford stuff. They got pretty much covered.
yeah. So there you go, Corey.
Yeah, the biggest issue I found when I was searching these, because I think this was one of the companies I came across, is that you lost like the back button features that I have on my steering wheel that let you like skip song
Really?
and volume up. Yeah.
That is
I
pretty
don't
cool
know.
though.
It's interesting.
Maybe it's because of my old age here, but the idea of having something that's upgraded that still retains that factory look,
Yeah.
that gets me going, man.
Yeah. Well, I would definitely consider that $1,700 one, the Apple CarPlay one with the
Oh,
wireless
totally.
on my truck. I can't justify doing a $4,000 head unit in my truck.
No, I think
I'm
for less
good.
than $2,000, getting a nicer touchscreen and here's the thing, and wireless Apple CarPlay,
Yeah,
because
which works flawlessly.
there's
I mean,
almost to get into an aftermarket stereo that has wireless Apple CarPlay. Because this is what I found when I was looking for one for my Excursion.
yeah,
Like the touchscreen that I have, it does CarPlay, Apple CarPlay, but it's got to be plugged in.
yeah,
It does wireless Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff. But if you want that wireless Apple CarPlay, usually aftermarket units are going to be like at least $1,500.
Is that with all Android with any of the factory stereos though?
That's my assumption.
So
I saw that and I was like, oh, that sucks. And I stopped looking.
Gotcha. So it could not exist even if the truck came factory with that.
Right.
As far as for you, okay.
Because
Well, Androids are, it's Android, man. You gotta get with the times, get an iPhone.
so OnStar is pretty much
says Tyler.
Yeah.
Get with the times,
Yeah.
man. Get an iPhone.
I'll get with the times when you get a Facebook.
Well, we have to be number
Oh
one.
shit!
We have to be number
That's a
one.
bigger thing for Corey because I can
That
see
actually
Corey.
cost him money.
Well, I can see him being like, God damn it, I gotta get an iPhone. Now.
Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm like the anti
Yeah.
Apple guy. So
Well.
overpriced shit.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
well, go back, see what else they got for your truck.
Yeah, so OnStar was I guess they're becoming like obsolete. So like all the nav and everything like that is kind of going bye-bye for it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of like doing like the Android stereo kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I found out that I'd lose a lot of features that I really like.
Yeah. Well, keep going down. See what else they got. Screen replacement. Blah, blah, blah. You got the shark fin antenna. Oh, that's it, I guess.
Yeah. I will say one thing I absolutely love.
Hmm.
I didn't realize this until just recently, but I can lock my tailgate.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
God. Stupid creature comforts.
Yeah.
You're getting soft, old man.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I still have my old wheels
there
and
was
tires.
there was a thing for a long time. People were like stealing tailgates
Yeah.
because of the cameras and the, and shit in them. It's so that's I guess a thing that happens. I don't know. I've never seen shit. My tailgate got stolen. I don't know. Maybe that's
Yeah.
just not popular up here. But
Yeah.
best thing to do, like locking tailgate, get a tonneau cover. Now you have a whole locked compartment.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I have the tonneau cover on mine, and I still have my old wheels and tires in there.
Yeah.
So instead of like throwing sandbags
Oh,
back
yeah.
there, I just left those in there.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah, cool site. If you got like a relatively modern vehicle and you want an upgraded stereo that's like factory, check these guys out. They seem like they got their shit going on. Like they got all the connectors, everything that you need. And we got Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Jeep, Lincoln, Nissan, Toyota, blah blah, and Mazda. Like these guys, yeah, they got it all going on there. So yeah, kind of cool. Stumbled across that.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that makes me think. So I was kind of spitballing here, but so was it last weekend? I think it was. I was snowboarding. I got a little dad schedule going on. I actually saw Dave from the shop up there
Yeah,
at
maybe so.
Mount Spokane.
Yeah.
But I was walking back to the old excursion, and there was another excursion in the parking lot. 'Cause I'll be honest, like if you want to like see your excursion brethren,
Yeah.
go skiing or snowboarding. they're all over the place up there.
Yeah.
And anywhere there's snow and you got to get people somewhere with gear, it breaks out the excursion.
Do you guys just sit in the back and just
Glizzy off.
yeah.
Go skiing.
Go skiing in the back?
That's an old throwback there. That's an old one. Some of you know, some of you don't know. That's fine. No, but it was a lot more done up than mine. Same color, exact same color, but it was probably on like 37s at least. They were not 40s, but maybe 37s, probably 38s. I was trying to walk by and not stare at it because I don't want to be that guy. But I'm like looking at the corner of my eye through my goggles, like don't pay attention to it, because you're walking to a smaller excursion.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there as I'm walking. It's like 6 spaces away from mine. I'm like, damn. Because I had an excursion on 37.
Damn, I'd beat that guy off.
Yeah. Yeah, choke that glizzy. With that glizzard everywhere. Anyways, it's getting off track. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, like, should I make this excursion bigger? Like, because that was like really cool.
I don't think you should.
Well, no, and then immediately, like, I got to my excursion. I opened the back to barn doors, then I sat on the back and took my boots off, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
No, this is the perfect height.
Yeah.
I'm not going any taller. This is great. I'm not changing a freaking thing.
God, we're getting old.
I know. But at the same time, like, this is exactly purpose built. Like, I am going to do shocks on it, and better shocks because it rides like shit. Well, they all ride like shit, but
yeah.
I mean, I like it to ride better because the shocks I have on there are probably all blown. But yeah, it's one of those things where like I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited to do stuff this summer too. Like I got the front end stuff too. I'm gonna finish that up. I got the alternator for it. Doing my Switch Pros is supposed to come in. It's shipped. It's supposed to be here sometime soon, hopefully. I've got my F650 dash to put in there, get all my switches wired up.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to kind of let this evolution happen of the excursion. Yeah. Because we all know it's supposed to be, that's going to end up going to my wife once I find another truck. But also, I had an epiphany. Yeah. As I'm cruising Marketplace looking for my truck. Yeah. Trying to find a truck. Me and Tyler talked about this sort of loosely. But my wife drove the excursion. Basically, it was like almost snowing. And so I had to go over with her the whole, yes, you got to get out and lock the hubs, got to do this. And you can kind of see in her face, like, I don't do this all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't want this. I don't want her to have to do that either. Right. 99% of the time she's driving around with the kids. It's already a big thing. And I don't want her, I don't want to give that to her and have her be like, this sucks. I don't want to do it anymore. So I started thinking to myself, like, what would, because we do need something bigger than the Escape. What would I want her to be in? And this all happened because, again, cruising Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you guys have seen the prices of mid-2000s Escalades, but they're like dirt cheap right now. They're dirt fucking cheap. And they're like, I don't care if they have 200,000 miles on them. Seriously, I do not care. My wife drives like 8 miles a day. They're all-wheel drive.
Why don't you look for like a Lincoln Navigator?
For a non-excursion SUV, I would rather have a GM platform than a Ford. Wow. And I'm a Ford guy. It's just like the GMT 800 platform, bomb-proof. Parts are cheap. They made a gazillion of them. They basically made them either with like normal suspension or they have the air suspension, and they also don't have cam phaser issues. Yeah. It's
also not a 5.4.
It's exactly. Like I could accidentally rebuild an LS. Yeah. Accidentally. Yeah. But you get the 5.4 of the mix. And again, like I'm not like against, I've had a 5.4 that ran a lot of miles.
Why don't you do this? Call me crazy. Mm-hmm. Just buy your wife whatever rig that she wants. Have you asked her what she wants?
She likes it. She likes Tahoes and Escalades and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I would either get her into like a Denali or an Escalade. Okay. I freaking love like the 03 to 07 Escalades.
Get her into one of those. Oh. Sell the Escape. Okay. Mm-hmm. You have your excursion. You're literally getting it dialed in like perfectly.
I know. I'm trying here.
And not buy another truck. And then just buy if you wanted to do the camping thing, buy a camper.
Maybe.
Okay. I think that's the play.
You're talking about, okay, you've got the excursion, you got the Escape, you're buying a Escalade for your wife. That's 3 vehicles. Obviously, you'd be getting rid of the Escape, right?
So, well, here's the wrench in the thing though here. So, and we've talked about this before. Parking. Obviously, I don't have a ton of parking spaces.
That's where I'm getting at. That's where I'm getting at.
So in my mind, responsible head of the family as far as like making sure everybody has a car to drive. I do want we have to have a third vehicle. I know it sounds weird, but if I have 2 high mileage vehicles, I feel like I have to have a third, because I know that I'm getting my wife into a nicer vehicle that doesn't have a payment, because I know it will eventually start nickel and diming me, and that's fine. But when it gets stressful is when I have to start getting nickel and dimed on a schedule. If I know, let's say the trans goes out, because it will, trans goes out, I know that I'm not like, I have to get this done this weekend. I can do it on my time. She go back to driving the Escape. Also, hold on. Also, because the Escape has been so good to us. And the fact that if we sold it, we would make so little money on it for how nice it is. It's only got 130,000 miles on it. We've had it since it had like 60. And it's all-wheel drive. It gets great gas mileage. It's just not quite big enough. And that is the perfect extra vehicle. It's small. It fits anywhere. We don't owe any money on it.
I want you to look up the overall length of a crew cab long bed Ford F-350.
They do not fit in my garage.
I get that.
Okay.
But that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. Why even get her into a new vehicle if you like the Escape so much and have her just drive that back and forth to work? It's a great little 4x4. It's light. It's small. It's
getting outgrown very quickly.
You act like you're raising giants.
You go ride in the front seat of that
dude,
thing.
I rode around in my family. My mom had a Chevy Celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay. The Escape is bigger than that.
It is.
Okay.
This is the other thing here too, though, and I'm not getting preachy here. Okay,
hold on. Let me finish this. Let me finish
this.
this. Keep the Escape.
Yeah.
She just drives that back and forth to work. You have the Excursion, which you're literally building it like perfectly, doing all the right shit. It's freaking clean.
I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. I'm just saying.
Okay. You were going to buy a freaking 250 inches?
Wow.
Is that it?
That's 2021. It's actually really hard to find older truck lengths.
Yeah. I'm just curious because
262.
It's got to be like 20 feet, right? I mean, they're long.
They're over.
Okay.
I want to say it's like 21 and a half.
So you were going to park your
26 point. Yeah. Just divide that by 12. Tell me what it is.
Excursion, F-350, and Escape.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost 22.
And have all 3 of those at your house, where you could have Escape in the garage, Excursion, camper. You could have a how long?
Almost 22, 21.8.
You have a 23-foot camper in your driveway.
I can't put a camper in my driveway.
Why not?
With the slope and everything like that?
Mine's on a slope.
Not like mine.
Just saying.
I'd have
Parking
to jackknife
situation.
the living shit out of that thing to make. No, that's.
But you're not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you like. I feel like you're making too many moves. To be honest,
I know.
with you.
I am. I probably am. I need to settle down.
You
But
do. You do.
I really. I just. Okay. So here's what I'm not trying to get preachy here. Okay. But like, I want to take care of my wife. I feel like she deserves a nicer vehicle than the Escape, and I know that an Escalade is technically
has
older.
she complained about the
She won't.
Escape?
She won't. I'm trying to put her before me, man.
There's nothing. I don't know why you would get a higher mileage Escalade that's probably going to have problems that you're going to put her into, that you're going to have to fix when she's got a 130,000 mile 4-wheel drive Escape.
I know.
Sitting in the garage.
But I have this image of like my wife in athletic wear in big sunglasses and an Escape with her hair up. And I'm like, damn, it's tight.
Put some Cadillac badges on the Escape and call it a day. Put some leather seats in that thing. Does it already have leather?
Oh, yeah. Seat warmers.
I feel like Ben's been watching too many Orange County Housewife fucking sitcoms.
Seriously.
Well, and this all started because I started stumbling across these like
You're giving
these-
your wife
these
something she doesn't
Escalades.
even necessarily want or ask for.
I was coming across.
Sometimes that hurts you though. If you like like, there's been times where I've gone like above and beyond, like cast something that's like not what she really wanted, but like I wanted to get it for her, and it was like not appreciated.
Got a plan for that.
Okay.
Got a plan for that because
But then also, you only have 2 kids, dude. 2 kids can fit in the back of an Escape until they're fucking 20 years old. I've packed in. My buddy had an Escape in freaking high school. We packed like 6 dudes in that thing going up to a bonfire. Your kids aren't giants.
I don't know. We ran people from back and forth Tahoe and Escape.
You both are short. Well, it's just too small for them back there. They need more room. The fuck they do.
I'm telling you, man. It gets.
I sat in the fucking side seat of a fucking Ford Ranger before when I was fucking younger, like just like this, and we're
Yeah,
driving
so did I.
this way. Okay, your kids don't need a limousine.
So here's my play around this, right? So the play is that I'd find.
You just want the Escalade because you want to drive it around.
I kind of
Be
want Escalade,
honest.
man. I kind of want Escalade, dude.
God. Dude, I'm just seeing your excursion like getting dialed in. You're doing this 650 dash. You're adding all this Switch Pros and Baja lights, all this cool shit, and you're like, I'm gonna get a clapped out F350 with 300,000 miles on it, and that's gonna be my daily. The fuck it is.
That's a little bit of a two. But so the thing with the Escalade is like, not only are they coming, the pricing for nice ones that still run and drive perfectly fine are fine, but the pricing on Escalades that have blown transmissions are dirt fucking cheap. Dirt cheap. And hear me out.
because
Hear me
the
out.
people that buy those don't take care of them, and then they end up in rap
False.
videos.
Incorrect. There are so many Escalades that have been well cared. Like you look at a 200,000 mile Escalade on average, they look like almost every single sub 100,000 mile Tahoe out there. Guaranteed. People who bought Escalades that still have them.
Most of them are pretty clapped though.
No, they're not.
Dude,
They really aren't.
I listen. I know you have a fondness for Cadillacs.
Not
okay.
Cadillacs, just Escalades.
For
I think Escalades are fucking dope. 03 to 06 Cadillac Escalades.
I think you're
The short ones too, not the long ones. I like the short one.
I think you're just kind of pissing money away at that point.
Well, I do have money burning a hole in my pocket.
I know. I think you're getting a little crazy.
I am getting a little crazy. But okay, so here's the workaround, right? Here's the workaround. So I get the Escalade that needs a transmission. I can fit an Escalade in my garage very easily. I can do a transmission very easily. This is my flip project that I let Lynette drive, and she says, "Oh, I like this better." I'm like, "It's yours, babe."
I don't think women are like that.
I don't fucking know either, but I'm sure it's how we're gonna try because Escalades are dope.
The conversations that I've heard you have with your wife, she seems to not give 2 shits about vehicle, like not even
I know.
the more.
That's my job. That's my job. Though. I got that. I'll take care of it.
I'm
for her.
just saying.
She
I
makes
know
me
you have
sandwiches.
money
I
burning
buy
a
her
hole in your pocket.
Escalades.
I know you have money burning a hole in your pocket. I get that. But if the ultimate goal was to get out in the woods and like I know we had talked about that a while ago, was like to get out in the woods, camp and do that kind of thing with your kids and have room for everybody. Dude, your excursion is literally set up to tow.
Yeah, I know.
You've got you don't have it freaking jacked up higher and draft pussy. You've got airbags. You've got good tires. You've got everything dialed in. Take that money and buy a freaking nice camper that you're going to enjoy and not hate it when you go out there, because now you're putting all this money in this F350 and an Escalade, and then you're going to have a shitty clapped out camper that Lynette's then going to hate because it's not anything like home.
That's a good point.
And she's going to be like, this sucks because this camper sucks. It smells like dirty dog. And you're like, well, I got an Escalade.
But Escalades are tight, dude. And they're so cheap right now.
Oh, Ben.
Okay, realistically, am I going to do this? No. But I will say, though, if the circumstances have to be absolutely perfect for this to actually happen, Because I sit there, I spiral, and I go
I
through all
know.
these scenarios.
Dude, you
in
could
my
get
head.
a camper. You could get a camper that has the. Have you seen the ones that have the rack out in front? Because you said you wanted dirt bikes.
It needs to be able to
Okay.
hold at least 3
Camper,
dirt bikes.
you want dirt bikes too. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, save that money. Why don't you buy a couple dirt bikes now?
I have nowhere to put the dirt bikes right now.
Dude, are you kidding me? You can't put a dirt bike in your garage right now?
You've seen my garage.
You can't put 2 dirt bikes in there.
And still be able to use my garage as a garage? No, not really.
Get a shed and put them in the shed out back.
Have you seen my backyard?
No.
My 6
I
foot,
might have once.
my 6 foot deep backyard.
I'm just saying, you could get a nice like bunkhouse trailer that has 2 bunks in the back for the kids, a nice living room, and a queen or king size bed for you guys. And then out front they have the racks that you could put 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, or whatever. It'd still be relatively short.
So this is a prime example Corey just pulled up here. I would want
Hideous.
I would want the short one,
Ugly.
but this is
Too much plastic.
250,000
It's
miles.
got shag brown carpet.
I will say that something's weird with that carpet.
That thing's. There's been bodies in that thing.
This is not a good example.
Oh, that leather looks like it's wet.
I've been also looking on Marketplace too, so I may not be super familiar with these ones right now.
Like there's the short one right there, 2010, $8,500.
Yeah, click on that one. I bet you that one's got like either a shit ton of miles or a blown transmission.
Fair. Condition fair.
I also really want a white one though. 135.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
Engine possible lifter issue. Will need some work. Slight body damage. Don't want it. If it's got body damage, I don't want it. I'm looking like lifter issue, transmission issue. Okay.
Yeah, man. I think you need to I think your wife would appreciate activity wise that you guys could enjoy more than just a vehicle to drive every day.
I know. I just have this image in my head of my wife driving an Escalade. I don't know what it is. Good, bad, happy, or sad. That's
Look,
what
if
it
it's
is.
that important, I'll Photoshop it.
Maybe that'll put her over the edge.
Yeah.
But I realize that it's like, and then also, you guys have heard me talk like we are trying to stack as much money as possible to buy a second house. The money that I'm talking about right now is Ben's truck fund. Okay.
Yeah.
This is money that I've scrounged away, money that like sold a blue truck, or I've like kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
in the old envelope, if you know what I mean. And like my wife knows about it, but it's the same thing where like it's my discretion. If I wanted to go buy $10,000 worth of tools right now,
Yeah.
she
Right.
might say like, well, it's your money. It's fine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, like 10, 11 months from now, when it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I could have pocketed that extra 10 grand and kept saving and then had an extra 10 grand to throw towards a house.
Yeah.
Because I will sell everything I fucking own right now to get into a second house.
Jesus, don't do that.
I'd sell the Excursion.
It's not a good market right now, so don't do that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, the
But-
market's actually crap right now. But
No,
if
I just feel like again, you're dialing in your Excursion
it is.
to the point where like you're like doing everything you wanted to do, even like past the suspension and the wheels and tires on your last one. You're doing more things, I think, in a smarter way with this one than you did in your last one, and you're doing cool shit that you're going to want to drive that all the time.
I already do.
Okay, so it's like why not?
But also
okay,
a
this thing's
freaking-
running perfect.
a supercharged 6-liter all-wheel drive Escalade.
You're not gonna find a supercharged one for that price.
No, but I have tools.
Ben.
And I'd have some money left over.
Ben, it would take you 4 years to do that at the rate you've been going with adding parts on your Excursion right now.
It's all because of winter, man. It's all because of winter.
I'm
It's all
just
stacked up.
saying, I would prioritize cool shit and
A supercharged
things-
Escalade is pretty cool.
not really
A supercharged Escalade
over a camper
with an
with dirt
Excursion
bikes.
is badass.
Over camper with dirt bikes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just kind of being a douchebag.
I know. I'm just saying I would prioritize the toys and get you guys. You guys are young. You have young kids. Go out and enjoy the freaking wilderness with a freaking camper. Go out and enjoy.
We still
Break
don't have
away.
a place to park the camper.
There's plenty of places.
I know, but that's another thing too. Like I still don't have a place to park it.
That's a small hiccup. That's a small speed bump.
I don't want it to be though.
I get that. I would not like to have my camper parked somewhere else. But
Tyler
if there
is
was,
totally wifing me right now. Like,
no,
this
I'm just saying that is a very small thing. Could you imagine the amount of fun that you would have? Like, just like what I do every Friday, basically every Friday when the weather's nice.
Mhm.
I'm like, see you guys, I'm out. You guys have seen me 100 times in the parking lot with my shit fucking dial, like just ready to go.
Mhm.
And the weekends we have are, all of them are memorable, and it's freaking awesome.
We also need to get a boys trip dialed in.
Yeah, 100% on a boys trip.
Let's make it a little warmer this time.
Yeah.
No rain.
Well,
You said you were fine.
I was fine.
we could probably make accommodations for you in the trailer this time.
I don't need accommodations.
We'll bring some DVDs.
I just don't like being wet all day.
Yeah. Hey, it wasn't that bad.
Eh.
I tell you what, when we went to the casino though out there, that was a wet fucking day.
Yeah.
That was a miserable.
That's mainly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
that was a bad one.
afternoon cleared up and it was nice, but like
You have to be pretty drunk to be able to like.
Oh, and I was hungover as shit.
I know you were.
I was barely making it.
Yeah.
But I mean, once we got to the casino and I slammed down
Their food is good.
3 to 5 Bloody Marys and a BLT and a bunch of fries and took a hellacious dump. I was primed.
Dude, you were in the freaking bathroom for like an hour. We're all sitting out there like, where the fuck is Ben? Is he still in there? Did he get lost? Is he looking for us?
No, I was
went
dumping,
back
bro.
into there. Remember, I checked on you. I opened the door.
Yeah.
Like, Ben, you in here?
I was
Yeah.
dumping.
Oh my God.
Well, I had explicit instructions from your wife that I'm not allowed to shit in the camper. So I was like, I had like primary load 1 came out, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like focusing. I'm like, all right, let's try and force whatever was going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
Let's get that out right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because last thing I want to do is have Cass come like
She tells me I can't even
go
shit
over
in
and
the trailer.
shank me for shit in
Yeah.
the trailer. You know,
She tells me I can't shit in the trailer. I shit outside. I actually enjoy shitting outside.
not in that weather.
Oh, dude. You go in the woods like 15 feet, you're covered by canopy. It's peaceful and it's quiet, and you just let her fucking rip,
Let her-
dude.
let her-
Let her eat.
Let her eat.
Don't even dig a hole. Just shit right there on the ground.
Anyways, but that's why I was trying to get basically.
Yeah.
It was a
okay.
preemptive. I was trying to
All right.
preemptive dump.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, I was dialed once I had those got my day buzz going.
Dude, and that steak that we cooked,
oh
Yeah.
man,
Dude,
the
that was
Johnny
good.
Walker marinade.
Johnny Walker,
dude, that shit
Johnny
was so
Walker
good.
and mustard, basically.
And some spices. We
Some
had some
spices,
spices.
but
in
Yeah.
there.
Whatever was in the trailer, I just fucking threw in there too,
But
man.
damn, that was good.
That was a
Yeah.
banger.
Yeah.
That was a banger.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad that I got drunk enough to where we didn't eat all of it and forgot to put it away. Because it came out the next day. I was like, fuck.
Wait, well, yeah, our dinner situation was, it was like
It
snacking.
was steak.
Yeah.
It was steak and chips
Yeah.
and scotch.
Yeah.
God, that was a good time.
That was such a good time. Such a good time.
Steak, chips, and scotch.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Fact.
fun.
Chopping down trees and burning them.
Yeah.
Drinking scotch and eating chips.
Yeah.
Eating steak.
That was fun.
Sizzling. It's a fucking
Yeah.
good time.
We gotta do it again. Yeah, we're doing it again.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap this episode up. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all you guys. And maybe, just maybe, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, we might
Send an open invite.
send an open invite. This is not a sanctioned event because we
Yeah.
don't have insurance.
Yeah.
But we may just announce a time and a place
Yeah. Where we're going to be.
at an undisclosed forum, maybe like Facebook, in the group. But Tyler won't know. I'll tell Tyler. I'll give him a post-it note.
Well, I better goddamn know. I'll be driving. up there.
Tyler will give me a post-it note, and I will post of what. But yes, keep that in mind. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at dieselpowerproducts.com.